Okay, here we are. Good morning. Feels like it's been a while since I last streamed. I can't remember when I last streamed was. Was it? Do you know what? I can't remember. I think it was last Friday, you know. That I possibly last streamed. But anyway, this is, I'm off today and I'm off tomorrow. I've got plans for tomorrow, so I'm getting streaming today. And this turned up early, thankfully. And it's come from Amazon, released on Tuesday. And I ordered the limited edition from Amazon because it comes with a steel book, a map, like a cloth patch that you can sew onto a jacket or a hoodie or something, and a digital soundtrack. So it's a nice little package, but it took a couple more extra days to come from Amazon, but I didn't mind that for the package, to be truthfully honest. And with Amazon, you know what Amazon are like when they deliver up to 10 PM at night. I wasn't expecting this to turn up so early, but it has. So just do me a favour, because my copy of Doom Eternal isn't turning up until about 2:15 according to DPD. So we'll get, as I've got plans for tomorrow, we'll get stuck into this today. I'll have a quick look at this. I've had a look at the options. There's no graphical settings, there's no different modes to pick or anything like that. No streamer mode, nothing to worry about in the options. It just runs as it is. I believe it's 30 frames on console, but it's no big deal. Even on the PS5 Pro here, it's still 30 frames. Whether it'll get a patch at a later date, I don't know. So, good morning if anyone's here lurking. I've been looking forward to this, to be fair, because this I first saw very early last year, and there was a couple of demos released, but they were only on Steam, not consoles. And I think it was originally penciled in for about August last year for a release date, and then it slipped, and it got delayed, and it kind of got delayed in that weird way that games get delayed and films get delayed, where they say it's delayed indefinitely, where they kind of don't estimate or stamp a expected release window or date on it whatsoever. And since then they've just teased us and teased us and teased us with clips on Twitter, or X as it's now known, with, you know, wishlist now with a game clip, and I'm like, never mind wishlisting it, I want to know a release window, because it looks awesome. And I think there was 2 demos, if I remember back correctly to last year. I'm waffling just before I click start, but I think they released 2 demos, and I'm pretty sure from watching a couple of the demos that I watched, that somebody, a streamer or a YouTuber that I watched, said that per each demo, the game underwent a little bit of a change. I'm pretty sure they changed the intro or the music during the intro, which I hope they haven't changed it too much, because the first demo I saw of this, knowing that this was set in the 80s, I thought the soundtrack that they used for the intro was absolutely spot on for the era that it was set in the 80s. So I hope they haven't changed it too much. I mean, the title music's got a bit of an 80s vibe to it, so hopefully they've stuck with that throughout the game as well. But anyway, without further ado, let's get stuck in.
Welcome to Averno City. It may look peaceful from here, but trust me, it's rotten to the bone. That's where we come in. Averno's finest. We swore an oath to protect this city, to look out for the citizens walking those streets below. There's bad guys, and there's good guys. And then there's us, all balancing on a knife edge, fighting each other just to survive. But it's a fight we're losing. Everybody knows it. We're understaffed, underpaid, and overworked. Worse than that, we got targets on our backs, and every low-life punk and thug thinks they can take aim. Heck, a few of us might even deserve those targets. Not all of Averno's finest are that fine. We got our fair share of rot, too. What good is an oath of honor if you got no honor to betray? But me, I believe in the badge. That chunk of metal means something. And hey, some days the good guys come out on top. But most days not so much. All the while, the fight rages on. The lucky ones get a flag and a plaque. The unlucky ones get a flag and a 21-gun salute. Why do we do it? Truth is, for some of us, it's all we know. But for others, it's in our blood.
So I'm getting an 80s vibe from that intro and that music. So maybe they took feedback on board. I'd have to look at it to see how they changed it, if they did, and how.
And they remain at large. Chandler, Sayers, you're covering downtown. Keep 'em peeled. These guys are no joke.
You got it, boss.
All right, I know you're dying to get out there.
Can't wait.
But before you all charge into the blue, I want to introduce you to our newest tender lamb fresh out of the academy.
Bah! Where's Bo Peep when you need her?
Yeah, I could tell you where she was last night.
This officer graduated from the academy at the top of his class.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
And Nick Cordell Jr.
What? No way.
will obviously have some big shoes to fill.
Jesus, what the...
Seriously?
They assigned him here?
Kowalski, if I may, I don't have to tell anyone in here about the late Chief Cordell, his stellar record, the respect you had for him, his untimely death. I especially don't have to tell Recruit Officer Cordell, who's lived with it every day of the last 5 years. But there is one thing I do want to remind you of. Every single one of you took an oath to protect this city, its residents, and your fellow brothers in blue. That's what matters. I don't care what your last name is, who your daddy was, or who you hang out with on your day off. Our worth comes from what we do, not who we know. I want you to welcome Officer Cordell, but I'm not asking you to take it easy on him.
On it.
Or hard on him. He's a cop, just like you, just like me. We're the ones out there making the hard choices, and those choices are what make us who we are. And Cordell, you're gonna have to learn the streets and the precinct the same way these mooks did. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Crystal, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Thank you, officers. Watch Commander.
Appreciated, Chief. Sergeant Kelly,
Yeah, boss?
the rook's with you.
I pulled the last one.
Why do you think I'm giving you this one?
Because I did something in a past life?
You did something. I'll alert the media. All right, squad. Let's get out there and make Averno City proud.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to pound pavement.
Come on, Rook. Let's go for a drive.
Oh, I'm in. So she's... Oh, man. There I am.
I guess we better earn our paychecks.
Okay, I've got a bit lost here because I didn't see where he went. Can you spin? Oh, you can spin the camera. Oh, look at the old-fashioned telephone ringing in the background. The old-school bell ringer. Ooh. Oh, there's a bloody marker there, you pillock. Follow the marker. Dopey. I'll tell you what,
Welcome to the ACPD, kid. Time for our first mission. Sustenance. But, you can drive. My hip's been acting up lately. Oh, and don't worry about the fellas. They like to act tough, but that's just 'cause they don't have my natural good looks and winning personality.
Let me just adjust the posture whilst I get settled in for this. Rogan, good morning. I tell you what, the graphics and the lighting on it and everything, that's awesome.
I bet you learn all kinds of fancy driving at the academy, but for now, let's just take it slow and steady. Don't want to scratch the paint job on your first day. Swing by the hot dog stand in Chinatown. There's a parking bay there.
Yeah, no worries, Rogan, no worries.
Good job, rookie. Time for some chow.
If you like this, right, you need to check out in the sale, if you haven't got it already, on PC or PlayStation, a game called American Fugitive. Van was playing it once and they were streaming it, and I was like, this looks awesome. And I immediately bought it because it was in the sale for about £6. And it's by the same devs.
There it is. After you. Ah, tube steak. Breakfast of champions. How'd you take yours, kid?
Oh, you've got it already? Yeah, okay.
The works.
A maximalist. I can respect that. What's the damage, Fareed?
Leo, my friend. For you, no charge.
Fareed, you old softy. You earn that tip every time, don't you? Ah, breathe it in, kid. Best part of the day. Besides, you can't patrol on an empty stomach. You know, your old man liked his dogs too. Ah, of course you do. We came up through the academy together. Took different paths when we got on the force, though. He wasn't gonna let anything get in his way. And me, well, let's just say, water finds its level. And my level is, easy mode.
Central to all units, bank robbery in progress. Mercer ACB Bank on Mercer Street, shot fired.
Ah, Christ on a crutch. Another beautiful moment ruined. Oh well, that's what they're paying us for, right? Central, this is you. Unit 84, responding code 3.
10-484, be advised, suspects are heavily armed. Approach with caution.
Okay, kid. You wanted the real deal? This is it.
So L2 to aim, R2 to shoot, L1 to reload, circle to enter cover.
Now remember, they get one warning. If they don't throw them down, we take them down. Get ready. Police! Freeze! Drop your weapons! Hold on! Doesn't look like they're gonna give us a choice. Light them up!
Oh my god!
Take him down! One less bad guy.
We have units on standby if required.
Suspect KIA.
Ammo can be stocked at your patrol vehicle's trunk or from ammo base.
She's shooting!
Is he down?
This is Bree Bookman,
Oh, he's down.
ACTV Eye in the Sky, the #1 news chopper in Averno City.
No, nothing Rogan, no. He just runs as is, there's no graphical settings at all. Whether it'll get patched, I don't know, but I don't mind.
This is the notorious August gang, or... hold on. There's movement at the back of the building. More criminals coming out. They're boarding a vehicle. It's a dark van and it's... oh my goodness! Keep it tuned to ACTV, folks. Looks like we're in for a police pursuit.
Oh, just shit.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Mercer Heights.
Get closer! Take the shots, kid!
If such vehicles are in danger and lives, you are authorised to use the force. Be careful not to harm civilians. Yeah, right, he says, as I've ran about 3 over.
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick Intersection 6.
Shots fired!
Suspect vehicle identified in Richbury South.
Where did he go?
Shots fired! Break! You're too far away!
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick Intersection 6. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick Intersection 5.
Shots fired!
Support tokens are earned by performing competently. Example, staying close to suspect in a pursuit. When you have enough tokens, request support.
84 Adam, we have backup in your vicinity. What do you need?
We need some backup!
Dispatch to 84, message received.
She's shooting!
Support is standing by.
One less bad guy.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 6.
Get closer!
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick East.
He's crashed! Suspect is on foot!
Received.
Always give suspects an opportunity to surrender peacefully by issuing a voice order. When their resistance meter is fully depleted, they will surrender. Determined suspects may not respond to voice orders.
Wait there. All right, that's enough. Take it easy.
Oh, I didn't read him his rights.
What have we got here?
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Checking database for records. 84, no infractions on record.
Wow. What's resolve mean? Was I supposed to resolve it? Let's try resolve.
Just relax, will ya?
Arrest.
84 to Central. We got a 1015. Pursuit has been terminated.
Copy that, 84. All units stand down. I repeat, stand down.
Whew! You did good, kid. Not everyone handles a pursuit like that on their first day. Get the perp into the car. Quit struggling.
Oh, I didn't read him his rights. Gonna lose XP for that. Get like a summary at the
Come
end.
on, Cordell. There's someone I want you to meet. Mean Gene? What's today's major malfunction?
Oh, the usual. Misfiled evidence, sloppy dockets, illegible handwriting, contaminated evidence. I'm surprised some of your friends here made it out of grade school.
Cordell, meet Eugene, our evidence guy.
Eugene Papadopoulos at your service. Did Kelly try the old, "you drive, my hip hurts" routine on you yet?
Hey!
Thought so. He doesn't tend to lift a finger unless there's a gun drawn or a chance he might get pizza. Anyway, my job's to know where everything is, which basically means tracking down whatever you humps misfile, mislabel, or otherwise misplace.
We do our best.
Oh, I'm well aware of this unit's, limitations. Anyway, when you collect any evidence, you come see me. I'll make sure it's safe.
You're a peach, Gene. Never change.
Wasn't planning on it.
All right, kid. You did good today. But that won't mean a fart in a windstorm tomorrow. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the morning. Unless I die in my sleep. God, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
So end your shift at the desk. Ah, there. So, can I freely choose to go back out on patrol, or is this kind of a tutorial that's going to tell me that I've got to end my shift? I'll tell you what, because it's the tutorial, I'm going to end it. This is where I might get a summary. Maybe? Thrown in the deep end.
Morning, Cordell. Tidy work yesterday. Keep that up and you'll be leaving Kelly in the dust before he even has time to retire.
Love you too, Kowalski.
I know we dropped you right into the thick of it on your first day, but fundamentals are important too.
What she means to say is that parking tickets are how the city pays the bills.
Come on, Kelly, you know that isn't true. This city hasn't paid its bills in years. Regardless, today is going to be about old-fashioned police work. You're going to walk a beat and maybe straighten out a little bit of this bent old city.
Check your handbook for the violations to look out for.
So introduction, as a proud member of a Verno City Police Department, you'll encounter a variety of crimes and situations. This handbook serves to supplement your comprehensive training. Your conduct is expected to embody integrity and professionalism while ensuring the protection of life and property within the boundaries of the law. So on foot crimes, you've got discarding of trash on the ground, authorised force, no force, mandatory actions, resolve, issue fine. Additional actions, check ID, search offender. Recommended approach, approach the littering offender. If the offender acts suspiciously, check ID. If the offender acts suspiciously, perform search, issue fine. Then you've got graffiti, writings or drawings made secretly on public walls or surfaces. No force, resolve, issue fine. Yeah, okay. Drug deal. Restraining force for drug deals, search suspects, resolve arrest, escort, call escort unit. Additional actions, check ID. Okay, then we've got burglary, non-lethal force for burglary, search and restrain suspects, aggravated burglary, non-lethal force still again, assault, aggravated assault, non-lethal force still. So non-lethal means just like I can't shoot the idiots in the head, but I can probably, I wonder if I can wound them in the leg. Assault with a deadly weapon, assault attacking another person with a lethal weapon, authorised force, lethal. Then you got murder, lethal force, attacking an officer, lethal. Oh, hang on, I haven't plugged my laptop in. Battery's about to die. Give me a sec. Talk about preparation. Because there's loads of stuff then, isn't there? Evading arrest, gang versus gang, an armed conversation with two organised groups, mugging, using violence or threats to steal from another person, street fight. Then you got vehicle crimes, possession crimes, other crimes, policing. Okay. So leave.
Time to hit the streets.
So parking violations. There are 6 types of parking violations: obstructing a fire hydrant, opposite the flow of traffic, too close to a crossing, on a sidewalk, in an no parking zone, or parking meter expired. So we just got to resolve issue fine, and feeding again, no force but check ID, resolve issue fine. Driving under the influence, you can arrest them for that. Restraining force, and then I'll get them arrested. Stolen vehicle, again, restraining force, remove suspect from vehicle, resolve arrest, call for backup, for arrest unit I mean. Carjacking, again, restraining force. This is just under the vehicle crimes. Oh, and this is where you'll do things like breathalyze and check for drugs and stuff. Hit and run, evading arrest. Brilliant.
Let's go find some parking violations. There are 6 different parking violations to look for. Blocking a hydrant, parking in the opposite direction of traffic, too close to a crossing, or on the sidewalk. Oh, and of course, parking in the no parking zone. Oh, and don't forget expired parking meters. Just be sure a vehicle is parked illegally before issuing a ticket. You can't take it back. Ah, here's one. Can you see what parking violation this bozo is committing?
Yeah.
Good job. The handbook shows all the violation types. Come on, let's check some parking meters.
This almost feels
People
like
are allowed to use parking bays until the meter expires. When you inspect the meter, 0 minutes remaining means it has expired. It's worth checking the meters at bays that are in use. There's a lot of people who don't like to pay their dues these days.
Oh, it comes up top left. I've only just noticed it's top left. Expired.
Is it expired? Give him a ticket.
Oi. Meter expired.
Hey, you're getting the hang of this ticketing. You'll come across different crimes as you walk your beat.
So I was about to say, this almost, it's got more depth to this than I expected it to have. I thought it was going to be more action-centric. But it's got a lot of depth to it as well with regards to actually simulating being a police officer with the stuff that you have to do. And it almost feels like a progression of the police simulator game that we got. But more of action, you know, more action-packed.
You could be issuing parking tickets 1 minute and chasing an armed thug the next. My advice, be prepared for anything. Will you look at this? Write them up. You're a natural. Let's carry on. Got eyes on a vandal. Go handle it, kid.
So, hang on. No force for vandalism. Graffiti and vandalism comes under the same thing, yeah? Because I can't... Okay.
Hey, you!
Issue the fine and let's get out of here.
Issue a fine. I'm going to search him or anything then.
Excellent. That handbook will help you stick to the rules. Graffiti is a type of vandalism, and only warrants a fine. Picasso there surrendered as soon as he saw us, so we didn't need to arrest him. That said, some criminals like to try their luck. They might throw a few punches, or they might take off. Both of those are arrestable offenses. Even if the initial crime only warrants a fine, once a perp commits an arrestable crime, you gotta make the arrest. There's one. You know what to do.
Wait there. All right,
Oh,
punk,
whoa,
that's
whoa,
enough.
whoa.
Whoa, got a wild one here. Try to restrain him.
You're out of options, dirtwad.
Hold still, damn it. Assaulting a cop? That's a serious
You have
offense.
the right to remain silent.
That all happened a bit too quick. I didn't see any of the prompts at all for how I was supposed to defend or hit him.
Control, check this one for priors.
Affirmative, stand by. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Call an escort unit to take our suspect to the precinct. Don't worry, you'll still get all the credit for the arrest. Let's walk back to the station, but keep our eyes peeled.
Do I leave him? Do they come get him, do they? Oh yeah, they're here. Look at this. Hey!
Vandal at work in my patrol sector?
Take him down and book him. Suspects may offer resistance, indicated by a blue meter above their head, which can be reduced by voice orders and other actions. When the meter is empty, the suspect is compliant and may be restrained.
Copy.
Get after him!
Where's he gone? Where did they all go? Vam, morning bud.
Quick! Got eyes back on our target.
Hang on, is he inside the police station?
Wait there. You have the right to remain silent.
Evading arrest. Offence is evading arrest and vandalism. Probable cause for arrest.
Central. Requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Received. Checking now. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
Might as well escort this brain box ourselves. Just relax, will ya? Nice work, Rook. Some might chalk it up to natural talent, but instinct tells me your success today was due to strong mentorship from a true paragon of police work, a guardian of peace, and a shining pillar of hope in a city sorely in need. Right now, though, this pillar of hope needs a stiff drink. Anything you want to go over before we punch out?
How long have you been a police officer?
Coming up on 25 years. Did my time as a sharpshooter in Korea, then signed up for the ACPD a couple of years later. Same time as your pops. You could tell right away he was bound for big things. Me, though, I keep it simple. Never been any good at playing politics. I just say what's in my head, and that doesn't tend to do me any favors.
What's the story with the August gang?
They've been around for about 20 years. Started out pushing drugs, but once they got established, they moved into all kinds of stuff. Guns, gambling, counterfeiting, extortion. There's rumors they even got a white-collar arm now. Hell, they hit a goddamn bank yesterday. You know what's even crazier than those clown masks they wear? No one knows who really runs the show. Their big boss? He's a big question mark.
You're retiring soon, huh?
Not soon enough. The minute my ticket's punched, I'm out of here. Looking forward to some peace and quiet. No more running after perps or changing diapers on rookies straight out of the academy. No offense. Yeah, just a nice glass of scotch after dinner. Take my daughter to the Grand Canyon. My wife, too, if she'll let me.
I'll let you head home.
Okay by me. Listen, kid. You're just starting out, and I ain't got long left on the job, so I'm gonna be straight with you. This is a tough shop in a tough town. I seen a lot of kids come out of the academy all fired up about truth and justice and the American way, only to end up either on the take or in a casket. My advice? Keep your head down. Stick to your beat, don't piss off the chief, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get to retirement in one piece like me. You got that?
I hear you.
Ah, come on, you don't gotta humor me, kid. I can see that spark in your eyes. You're your father's son. No mistaking it. Careful who you show that spark to, though. If you're waiting for the other humps here at the precinct to step up, I hope you got some time on your hands. Ever since the gangs got to your old man, all the badges have been running scared. Stands to reason, if they could hit him, they could sure as hell hit any one of us. And that chased the fight right out of him. Me? I never had too much fight in me to begin with. Anyway, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. Oh well, what do you want from Motormouth Kelly? I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Get home safe.
Hey, Rook. Chief wants to see you in his office.
In any case, we're going to need to keep this quiet, even here in the shop. This is not for general consumption.
Got it.
Ah, Cordell, come in. I want you to meet Detectives Lee and Ferreira, our top investigators working the organized crime beat.
Heard about your baptism by fire at the bank the other day.
Yeah, log 200 more like that and you'll be a real Averno cop.
I don't know, look at him. I think he's got it in his bones. It's good to meet you, Cordell. Your pop was one of my heroes.
That'll be all, gentlemen. So, Cordell, it seems your work at the bank the other day turned up a promising lead. We discovered a print on a dropped weapon. It matched someone who wasn't even at the scene. A Mr. Michael Mackenzie, rich guy, lives in a mansion on the north side. Tactical paid him a visit a few minutes ago, but it seems he was tipped off. Soon as they breached, he sped off out the back. We're scrambling an aerial unit to track the vehicle now.
Excuse me, sir. Bird is fueled, ready for wheels up in 2.
Martinez, this is Officer Cordell. He'll be with you on this operation.
A rookie, sir? Is this the right time for...
It's the right time for you to obey orders, Flight Officer.
Yes, sir. See you up top, Cordell. We gotta move.
I authorized you on this mission because I was impressed by your performance at the bank, Cordell. Don't make me regret this decision. Now get up there.
Let's go, Rook. We don't got all day. Suspect vehicle was last seen on... Fenwick intersection 6. Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 7. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick North Bay.
Oh!
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 2. Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 4. Suspect vehicle last spotted in Richbury South. There he is. Whoa, he is moving. Hawk 12, maintain position behind target vehicle. You know how to work a spotlight? Keep it glued to the perp and call in backup as you need it. Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 5.
Keep the spotlight touch on the suspect vehicle to win support tokens. When you have earned enough tokens, request support to assist. Where are my tokens then?
Backup is standing by. Request backup from ground officers.
Spike strip is ready.
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick North Bay.
Nah, spikes didn't work, guys.
Adam, requesting backup.
Copy. Suspect vehicle identified in Chinatown. Calling ground support. Suspect vehicle was last seen in Ramona. Hawk 12 to Central, aerial pursuit has been terminated. Hawk 12, you are cleared to return to command.
Oh, it's right there.
Excellent police work, Cordell. Let's hope it gives us something solid to go on before the August gang strikes again.
Kelly, Cordell, a word.
What's shaking, Kowalski?
Why don't you take Cordell out and show him how we handle reckless driving in this town?
By promoting the cops that do it most?
I'm not kidding around, Kelly. We need collars. The mayor's been making noise about quality of life crimes. It's in our interest to show him some numbers on that.
Let me guess. Election year.
Oh, so you wait till you retire to start paying attention to how this city works?
It's amazing what almost being a civilian will do. Come on, Rook. Let's go make the streets safe for some local politicians' careers.
keep going to walk out the door, not realising that it's not seamless.
You take the wheel, kid. You're only gonna learn this kind of thing by doing it yourself. On vehicle patrols, you want to keep an eye out for speeders and erratic drivers. Drive slow, eyes open. If we see someone breaking the law, I'll guide you.
Oh, double tap the L1.
If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet. Get behind a vehicle to check their speed. If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet.
Oh, transfer red light.
Get behind a vehicle to check their speed. You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed.
Trying to find speeding cars at the moment, Rogue, and I've not seen any.
If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet.
No jaywalking.
Oops. What the?
You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed. We got a live one, kid. Get behind them and blip the siren and make them pull over. Check their ID, then issue the fine. In that order.
Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Checking database for records.
Speeding like that deserves a fine.
84, no infractions on record.
Right call. If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet.
He's speeding. Look at him. He'll speed, I reckon, as soon as he gets open road in front of him.
Get behind a vehicle to check their speed. Same routine as before. Get on their tail and blip the siren.
Stop your vehicle immediately.
Okay, go check their ID, but don't issue a fine just yet.
Oh, I've got to get outside. Can I fit?
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Received. Checking now.
I smell booze. Ask them to exit the vehicle and then perform a breath test. Now ask them to blow into the breathalyzer.
Bit dangerous how they stop here, isn't it?
You just got your first DUI, partner. Go ahead and make the arrest. Radio for an escort unit.
You have the right to remain silent.
So an escort. Oh, look, I'm causing a tailback here. Escort unit should turn up in a minute. Cyan. Good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is where you are. Yeah, this is better than Police Sim. This is like a step up from Police Sim. It's got the same amount of depth, but it's got the old school GTA action feel to it as well. But it's still got the same amount of depth that you get in Police Sim, where you read them the rights, you use breathalyzers, you check their ID, you search them. So yeah, very impressed with this so far. Almost to the point that there's quite a lot to take in. Do I need to... hang on. Do I need to
What are you
do
doing?
anything?
Get back in the car!
Anything with the vehicle? Oh no, I could drive that.
If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet. Speeders are out in force today. All you, kid.
Nobody's
Don't let him
resisting.
get away! Get tighter to the suspect!
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick intersection 4.
That looks like a taxi. Has he robbed that then?
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Litchfield. Assistance is available.
Dispatch, we need backup here.
Copy that. Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick East.
Whoa, 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 what the...
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick North Bay.
Oh, shit.
Close the gap, Boot.
I'm just following that cop car. I hope he's following him.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick East.
Jesus.
We got a vehicle fire here. They've ditched the vehicle.
84 received.
He's running. Check your authorized force. Cuff him up, Boot.
You have the right to remain silent. Control, check this one for priors.
Checking database for records. 84, no infractions on record.
They're definitely getting jail time now. Let's say we run this one downtown ourselves. You got this, kid?
I've got him. What you done to my car? Oh, look what you made me do to my car. With your reckless driving. Oh yeah, I forgot to put my lights and siren on. Duh, dumbass.
Get the detainee from the back seat and take him inside. Quit struggling.
Only when I play it, Vam.
Kelly, Cordell, Chief wants to see you. He's gonna be at Kavanaugh's. I think that's a bar over at the plaza.
Oh, come on. We're about to clock out.
Yeah, I don't write the messages. I just read them.
Come on, kid. Guess I'd rather torpedo my evening than torpedo my pension.
Oh, they fixed my car. They work quick, don't they? Hey.
Thanks for joining us. Now that we're all here, I want to introduce you to Antonio. He's got inside information about the August gang, and he's willing to share.
Just out of the goodness of his own heart, huh?
Let's just say the department has a certain amount of leverage here. Antonio is opting to act in his own self-interest.
Jail doesn't suit my delicate constitution. I have a feeling you'd do the same in my shoes.
That's why you won't find me in your shoes.
Gentlemen, let's stow the chatter and get to work. Antonio says he can give us the leader of the August gang.
Mr. Nobody.
The question mark.
Oh, he's got a name. Matthew Costa.
Oh, yeah? And where do we find this Mr. Costa?
He's holed up in the steel mill. That's been the August gang's main base for the past 2 months.
I've mobilized a SWAT unit for tonight. We don't want to risk them moving again, and I'm worried we have some loose lips in the precinct.
No time like the present.
Hell yeah.
Cordell and Kelly, I want you there with Ferreira and Lee as part of the backup squad. Let's suit up and load out. Antonio, we appreciate you risking your skin to give us this intel.
Oh, anything for our boys in blue.
Yeah, whatever you say. Ferreira, you ready?
You bet your ass.
Ground team, on me. We'll hold this position by the door and watch for runners. These goons aren't expecting us, so we should catch them off guard. Breach team, begin your approach. Remember, Costa is your primary target. We want him alive. According to our source, he's in a red jacket. On my mark, 3, 2...
I'm just making sure I've not had any parcel checks. I'm waiting for my daughter's prom stuff to come. Give me a sec.
Mark.
Got a positive ID on the leader, sir. He's in a red jacket.
That's your guy. Remember, we need him alive.
He's running.
Take him down!
Target is down.
Oh, shit.
Shots fired!
Whoa, 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 what the frick?
Shots fired!
Shit, I'm out.
He's shooting!
I'm gonna crank that, but I can't.
Central, suspect is neutralized. Take him down! Suspect is down. Shots fired! He's shooting!
Oh shit, I've got no cover.
He's running.
All right, that's enough.
Oh shit, there's more assholes over here. Come on, you bastard!
You have the right to remain silent. Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Affirmative, stand by. Search returned with an active warrant.
You got this, kid?
I got him. Get in there, asshole.
You had a good long while to make trouble out here. Now you're gonna be with us for a good while longer.
You got the wrong guy.
Tell it to the judge, numbnuts.
Thanks for the follow. Good Pied, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. I don't really join multiple discords, I've only got the one, and everything I need is in that one place, so I haven't even got my own in theory. I've got one set up just in case I ever need it for doing chat for games, when we're doing cross-platform gaming.
Quit struggling.
Oh, your ass is mine, get in here. Bandit. Right, let's go to the briefing room. I wonder if you is that who she's just put in there? Yeah, she hasn't she? Briefing room, right, this way.
All right, officers. Organized crime has finished their initial sweep of the steel mill. They have confirmed it was the August Gang's primary base of operations. The DA is satisfied that we have enough evidence to prosecute Matthew Costa as the leader of the organization.
That mean we finally get a little peace and quiet around here?
You know how this works, Sergeant. We take down one scumbag, the rest scramble to fill the void. My gut says the other gangs will be out in force in the coming days, trying to become the new kings of the hill. Our job is to stop them, but that's for tomorrow. Tonight, we sleep the sleep of the just. Good work, all of you. Dismissed. Except you, Cordell. My office. Your father would have been proud of what you did today, Cordell. I know he inspired you to enlist in the ACPD. And if that motivates you to be a good cop, I'm all for it.
Thank you, sir.
I've been meaning to clear the air about something else as well. You might have heard things, but I want you to get it straight from me. The department did everything we could to track down your father's killer. I headed the investigation myself, but on a case this big, in a town this dirty, no one wants to step forward for fear of catching a bullet of their own. Was it random, intentional, someone sick in the head? We just don't know. And those are the risks we sign up for every day we put on this uniform. Trying to figure it all out will just drive you crazy. Like I said, your father would have been proud to see you in that uniform, and he would have wanted you to focus on keeping the city safe. Speaking of which, I want you to start working with Detectives Ferreira and Lee on your next shift. They're going to have their hands full with the garbage that will show up and try to fill the August Gang's shoes, and I have a feeling they'll be keeping you more than busy. Dismiss, Cordell.
Oh no way, that was kind of like just the intro. Very well done then, very well done. Colour me impressed. I still need to have a look at that Pirate VR game, Rogan. I haven't redeemed the key yet. Oh! Somebody on the inside, get to him.
I wish I could say otherwise, but it's a royal mess out there today. Chandler, Sayers, take Brookhaven.
You got it, boss.
Christie, Selby, make sure things stay on the rails in the east.
On it.
Cordell, Kelly, Chief wants you to have a chat with Detectives Lee and Ferrara before you set out on patrol.
Will do, Kowalski. What do you know, kid? They got you talking to the detectives already. You must be doing something right.
Oh, they're in there.
Hey, Cordell, Kelly, it's good to see you. We're gonna be ramping up our gang enforcement in the coming days based on some strong leads we've been getting, and we wanted to loop you in.
The two main gangs in our sights are the Jawheads, my little problem, and Crimson Serpent. Those dopes are being handled by Detective Lee.
While you're out on the beat, we want you to keep your eye out for gang members committing crimes. Once you've resolved the immediate situation, be on the alert for any additional evidence they might have dropped.
If you're able to arrest a gang member, you can also find additional clues by searching them. To take these gangs down, we're gonna need enough evidence to make the charges stick.
For now, you can leave the paperwork to us. When you find something, take it to Eugene up in the evidence room. He'll link it to our active cases and keep us posted. Once we get enough evidence, we can try to take down the leaders.
The chief says he wants you in the ocean, but not so deep it's over your head. These might be the biggest operations the precinct runs, but we still need worker bees to take care of the nitty-gritty. That's where you come in. You're on what we like to call runner.
Just going to the loo. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm back. God, did I need that. Yeah, poo break.
Antonio says he'll pass us info at particular times and places. You'll go pick it up for us. Sometimes it'll be at Kavanaugh's. If he can't make it there, he'll call a prearranged payphone. He says it's the only way he can stay safe. What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but thankfully for
Nice,
us,
yes.
he's your
By the
pain
way.
in the ass. You want to wear the blues? You gotta pay your dues.
We all did it coming up.
Damn right. Oh, while you're up, go ahead and take this to Eugene in the evidence room. He'll talk you through his organization system.
Who's in here?
Hey, Cordell. Thanks for bringing this in. I guess now's a good time to talk you through how I keep track of the evidence. Take a look. Averno's gangs all have a hierarchy. We don't want to go after the big boss before we can make the charges stick. To do that, we need evidence. As you gather materials from crime scenes, I'll track the evidence against the gangster's photo. When the detectives think we have enough to make a case, they'll put together an operation to bring them in. We work our way up the chain. We get the low-level guys, and they lead us to the captain. We get the captain, and they lead us to the underboss. Eventually, we'll have enough of a foundation to target the gang's boss, arrest them, and shut down the gang for good. That Crimson Serpent evidence you just gave me is now logged in the right spot. Bring me more, and we'll start filling out the picture. Not all of the evidence you gather will be related to the gangs, but anything that connects to an active gangster will end up in here, logged against the appropriate person. Good luck out there.
You ready to get going on Crimson Serpent?
How's the investigation going?
Slow. Sometimes I just want these people to get a whole lot less civilized so we could take the gloves off. But that's me. I used to be in tactical. Still miss the adrenaline. These days it's more paperwork and less battering rams for me, but you get us the goods on these guys, you better believe we're rolling in hard.
Tell me what you know about them.
The Serpents have been a player in Averno's drug and arms trade for a few years. Used to be all Chinese, but these days, the place is a regular melting pot. The leader's name is Charles Wong. He tries to play himself off as an upstanding local business leader, but we all know he's got a broader definition of business than most people. Guy's slippery as hell, but he keeps his hands clean. And his profile high, just to spite us. I can't wait for the day we take that smug slimeball down. Our first order of business is Geo Weaver. New to the scene, but very arrogant. Looking to make a name for herself. You keep an eye out for evidence. I'll see if we can link it to her.
So report to the Watch Commander. So day one, yeah, so the game's proper opened up now. I kind of, I was about an hour and a half in, was I not? When I got the game title pop up on screen, so very nicely done the intro with a nice presentation. But it looks like it's kind of proper settling into a groove now. So shift assignment day one, patrol on foot, 9 AM till 3 PM, 6 hours, Chinatown, Bakersfield. To unlock the next location, resolve 3 crimes in Chinatown, Bakersfield. Okay. So Kowalski, pound the sidewalk, tackle street crime as you encounter it. Start shift. There you go. Dispatch will notify you of crimes occurring across the city. Get to the scene and bring the situation under control as quickly as you can. View the handbook for details of the crimes and what I can do, etc, etc. No, this is brand new. Rogan's been streaming it. The last couple of nights. But this come out on Tuesday, this did Zodius. There's been a demo of it. I think, did you play a demo with this, Rogan, maybe? When the demo released on Steam last year, you might have played the demo. Because there was a demo of this released around about March, between March and April last year, I think. And the game was originally penciled in for, I think, an August release date, but then got delayed indefinitely at the last minute. And it went pretty quiet for a while. And with them saying it was delayed indefinitely and having kind of no new release window on it, it went quiet. And their Twitter account was just, every now and again, was just posting game clips with a link so that you could wishlist it. And I've had my eye on this since I first saw this around about March last year, because I really like the look of this. And at one point, I think there was 2 demos released, I think, and at one point the second demo, they'd done a couple of changes compared to the first demo. And I'm sure I watched a streamer who streamed both demos, played both demos, and said that he preferred the previous demo because they'd changed. I think he said they'd changed the music for the intro, and it didn't suit it as well as what the music does now, because this game's set in the 80s, set in 1983, in a fictional city of Averno City. But Rogan's got it on digital on Tuesday. We didn't know what the price was going to be, because up until the point when it actually released on digital on Tuesday, there was no price attached to it whatsoever. It was just as you could wishlist it, and it was just down as announced. But I'd made the decision to grab it off Amazon because they were doing a limited edition, complete with a steelbook, a police patch, and a map. Oh, and a digital soundtrack. So I grabbed the physical off Amazon, and it didn't arrive until this morning. So, police shifts. During a duty shift, you will be expected to patrol your designated zone, respond to call-outs from dispatch, and remain vigilant to crimes you may observe. You are permitted to use discretion in responding to incidents and may dismiss call-outs if otherwise engaged. At the end of your shift, you'll be awarded XP based on your performance. As your XP increases, so does your rank, unlocking new shift types, weapons, vehicles, and upgrades with said XP. So I've got to drive to my location. To the wrong turning. We'll go this way. Oops. Right, so this is an on-foot shift.
Any available units, civilians are reporting a mugging in progress on Portalo Hill.
Control, we're on it.
You, stop there. You have the right to remain silent.
So I got 50 XP. So I did forget to read the rights on the very first job that I did. Apprehend the mugger, no force. Smells of alcohol.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Adding offences. Before arresting or fining a suspect, select the offences to charge them with. Determine the charges, identify the crimes you witnessed the suspect commit, as well as the results of any contraband searches, ID checks or breathalyzer tests. If you prefer, you may delegate this paperwork to your partner on a case-by-case basis, or automatically using the toggle in the call-out options. So, add offences. Possession crime. What does dropped possession mean? Oh, is that a knife? Looks like a picture of a knife. I don't know what that means, dropped possession. Possessions. Mugging. And then issue arrest. Vital evidence collected, it said. Checked ID, search suspect XP, found illegal item.
You got this, kid?
Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go around. But I can't. Can I vault a wall with a suspect? Shift it. Assholes. No, I'm gonna have to go around. What the hell?
We have a dope slinger in our vicinity.
Roger that.
Wait! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, whoa. Is that my guy's got my, is he going to put him in the car? My partner's got the, hey! My partner's got the dude.
Central, they got away.
Oh shit, there was another suspect I could have got then. Can you leave him in the car? I must be able to. Must be able to leave him in the car. Vital evidence collected as well. Can I not organise somebody collect this body now then? No? No? Maybe not. Unless they're coming to it, let's have a look. No, just run over his head.
All units, we have reports of a street robbery in Brookhaven.
84, Adam. Show us handling.
I mean, that's not my area, but...
Hold it.
Oh yeah, there's something on the ground there, look. Highlighted by that blue dot.
You have the right to remain silent. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. Records indicate prior criminal activity.
You at work, are you, Rogue, and lurking until 3 o'clock? Background check, a warrant for burglary. Right, smells of alcohol as well. See what they got on them.
Good catch.
Unlicensed handgun. Shotgun. Oh, we've got upgrades as well. Vital evidence collected 3. I must have to take them to Eugene then. The shift is ending soon. Now you can go over your shift, as Rogan confirmed for me last night, because I'd read that you could go over your shift as well, and you can still earn XP for solving little crimes or misdemeanors and stuff. So that van is parked facing the wrong way. And that one... Ah, okay. So can I not issue a fine to this car? Oh yeah, parking violation. Opposite direction of traffic. And then this one down further down the road is blocking a fire hydrant. So he's getting booked as well.
Any available units? Civilians are reporting individual street fighting on Fenwick East.
All right, time to clock out.
Control, we're on it.
Police, drop it now.
One perp coming in, dispatch. Shift's over. Yabba dabba do.
No suspect injured unlawfully, minus 40 XP. It said lethal force, because he was going for me with a knife.
Just relax, will ya?
City feels alive, doesn't it, with the amount of people that are around and cars on the road as well. Quite nice, the city. And I think there's two islands in there, I think. Or is there more? Might be more, because that one, that's quite big. I'll try to figure out where I left my car now. I've got two suspects going in the back of the car here. Nice lighting going on as well. I like the lighting. How it's changing as the
we have
the
a confirmed carjacking underway.
10-4.
Can't really do anything about that when I've got my hands full here. Can I put him in the back of that? There's a new copper here. There's no one here. There's two in there now. My shift's over, and we're now over the end of my shift. Let's go and book these two in. Do you know what I think? The only thing I think this needs now, knowing how the game kind of getting a feel for the fundamentals of how the game works. I think it could do with like a little bit of a sandbox mode. As well as the story campaign mode, like on the main menu, a sandbox mode, so you can literally just come in, have free reign of the city to drive around on a shift and just do the crimes if you just want to chill. Now, will he get the other suspects? We've got to do them one by one. Or can I make him do it? No. Okay, I'll do them one by one then. One at a time. I like how this guy can come out now and take her through. Yeah, look. And then puts her in the cells. Holding cells. Loads of nice little details going on in it, like make it feel alive. I think I'm getting I know we don't, because we only do short shifts on this as well, Rogan, right? And we're doing short shifts, but I'm tempted to think. I'm wondering if we stayed out here, whether we get a full day and night thing going on, because it's going darker now, or it's gone darker. Oh, the guy's gone out the car. Shit. Maybe I should have escorted them both at the same time. Unless he's just automatically done one for me. Unsanctioned overtime, return to the precinct. Right, next time then, if I have two suspects on the car, I think we're going to have them escort them both in at the same time. But yeah, it's going to be darker here, look. So we have got a dynamic night and day thing going on. Because it's gone dark since I started my shift. Five pieces of evidence. So I wonder what happens when I get all the evidence for it to her. Wonder if I get like a pinpoint on a location and I can go after it. Get her arrested. New weapon unlocked. Master key shotgun. Sleek and formidable. Trusted law enforcement companion in life or death situations. Equipped from your patrol vehicle trunk or the precinct's armory. Upgrade token 1. Upgrade tokens can be redeemed on the upgrade screen and allow you to improve your capabilities in the following categories: physical combat, policing and vehicle. On foot shift location unlocked. Nice. And then we've got a shift log of everything that I did. Suspect boot, covered body, assault with a deadly weapon, issued parking ticket, escort unit called, mugging. I got all that mugging right. I lost 25 XP because the suspect escaped when I was already dealing with one crime and another crime broke out. Swines. Oh, we all get marked. Look at that. In our partnerships, we're all getting marked against each other. How clever is that? That's something I didn't expect.
Listen up, everyone. Before you get to your regular assignments, we have a special guest who needs our help, and he wanted to talk to you about it himself. This is Spencer Sharp.
Get free donuts.
Spencer I. Sharp, madam.
Oh, my mistake. Spencer I. Sharp. Mr. Sharp is the curator at the Averno City History Museum, and he's got a situation on his hands.
Hello, officers. I come to you with news of a serious crime. Several artifacts from the museum have gone missing. 20 in all.
They stole them out of the exhibits?
Some, yes. About half were stolen from out in the open. The rest were taken from our vault, which means that whoever made off with them knew what they were doing, and somehow managed to get their hands on a set of keys.
Got any suspects?
I have no earthly idea who would do such a thing. And to tell you the truth, I'm more concerned with finding the lost items than I am with apprehending the culprit.
Okay, you heard the man. Keep your eye out for any of this stuff as you move around the city. Then bring it in, get it to Eugene, and we'll send it back where it belongs.
Thank you, officers. Averno City's legacy depends on you.
That's going to be a passive side thing then, of collectibles, I would imagine. So I'm on day 2 now. I'm assuming there's going to be a checkpoint of some sort there. So, I'm going to take a break now, make myself a brew, take a break, probably grab some dinner, and there's a small possibility that I might be back a bit later on. So for the time being, I know it's only been a short stream just to get up and running on this, but what I'm seeing so far, mega impressed for a little indie, little indie game. And I'm kind of glad that it's exceeding my expectations, because it is exceeding my expectations. I like the look of it when I first saw it teased last year, but it's better than I thought. But yeah, I'm going to have a break. I'll probably be back in a couple of hours or so. I'm going to throw you over to Matt Red, who is going under the new name of Tugbone, and he's playing something called Cubic Odyssey, whatever that is. So I'll throw you over to him, leave you in his capable hands for the afternoon, and I'll catch up with you all in a few hours, hopefully. So thanks for tuning in, everyone, and I'll see you soon.